going on, everyone? Welcome back into another video. Today I wanted to do a just a catch up on the account overview, kind of talk about where we're at, what our plans are for the future, what characters we're mostly focusing on right now, and what elements of the characters we're focusing on, as in like talents or echoes, leveling up their weapons, stuff like that. We are on, I believe, a little over week 3, almost week 3, coming close to the 1 month mark. So where have we progressed? Like, what is the spend on the account? How much money have we put in and stuff like that? Which is not crazy. It's not a crazy amount. We haven't spent too much yet. We will be pulling for, like I said, we're going to be pulling for each character. Some of them I will probably skip some of their weapons just because we're getting into the point. I think I'm like, tomorrow we're going to hit level 45. So we will unlock that box. We've gotten pretty lucky with some summons and stuff like that as well. So it put us in a good position to go forward. But let's go ahead and dive into this bad boy and kind of check where we're at. So overall, let's go ahead and start with just the account overview. We're at 44, Union level 44, 9130 out of 11200. Which means tomorrow we'll definitely be hitting level 45, which will in return give us the box. Right now, actually, let's go back from this real quick. Right now, we have been able to accumulate a pretty good amount of the weapons. I just got this one today, the Emerald of Genesis, from the free 10 pull that we got. I went ahead and pulled on the weapon banner, knocked out that bad boy. We have the pistoles already, so those are solid for the next couple of characters. I don't see this honestly, being bad for any of those kind of characters that come out that use pistols. Maybe in the future we'll get some more that don't have that goofy heavy attack that we have, and they'll be more viable to output some damage. I know a fully built Chixia, fully built Alto and everything does perform well, and this would obviously work very well on them. The reason that I had selected this one is because we just we needed a sword. We needed a sword for some of the characters, and I definitely wanted to push our Havoc Rover up into the upper echelon of like damage and stuff like that we're able to output, because we did get pretty lucky on some echo sets. Obviously we went for Jian and Yinlin's signature weapons because they are the 2 banner characters that we've had so far. So we did grab both of those, and it got me thinking, do I really need to grab every signature weapon with the route that I'm trying to take? Because I feel like at some point we're going to be like so unrelatable to most of like the free-to-play accounts and stuff like that. And so it got me thinking, with level 45, we're opening up the option to grab one of the 5-star weapons or the 5-cost weapons. And I'm not too sure what to grab. I think I'm gonna hold on to it because right now I feel like these 4 weapons are pretty good universally. We also have the Stonard, which gives us the crit rate on the gauntlets. I don't really feel a reason for the characters that are out right now that use the fist weapons to go ahead and change this out. We also have I believe we have the defense one. Yeah, we have the defense one as well, which we can put on our Wanwu. Which will work very well. I got really lucky, got 5 copies or 6 copies of the variation. So this one's good for like our supports and stuff that use that. And from there, we got this one right here, which is attack. I believe here we also have the Helios Cleaver. Yeah, so a bunch of good weapons that we've gotten. This one is attack, this one is attack. So we have a bunch of good options for weapons. As for our characters, where are we looking at right now? Let's just look at the overview. So right now we're sitting on 6 level 70s, and we probably could have had more at this point, but I diversified a lot early on with these other 6 people right here, the other 6 characters right here. I put some resources into them, put some stamina into them, and I ended up just not using them at all. Like Encore, I haven't touched her. Sanhua, I haven't really touched her at all, and Yang Yang haven't really touched her at all. So it put us in a position to where we really need to start focusing. As for our resonance or our sequences, we have one with Jian, one with Mortefi, one with Verena, 0, 0. This one obviously we'll get those over time. We have a 0 here, 0 here, and then we'll start moving into these, which we have gotten a couple copies. We got sequence 3 on Donjin, 0 on Sanhua, which is crazy. We haven't got any copies of her. Yang Yang is 1 away from being maxed. I believe Taoqi is 1 away from being maxed. Chixia is 2. Yan Wu is 1 away from max. Alto is 3, and Baiji is 2. So we've gotten a lot of copies of a bunch of different characters. As for our echoes, let's just look at the overall stats of everyone. Right now, this is what our Jian is looking like. His signature weapon gives crit damage. So on here, what we're working on is trying to get up to at least like a 75% crit rate, and probably like a 150 energy regen would be where I'm comfortable with stopping with him. But we've kind of maxed out the talents on this bad boy, so we're sitting pretty good right now. Obviously, the next Soul Phase 5 and then 5 over here as well, we'll be able to get these last 2. But these are just going to give us about 5.6% crit rate, which will, not even take us to 60%. So as for the echoes, a couple ones that I'm probably going to be re-rolling is the monkey. I'll probably re-roll this bad boy. This one I was pretty happy with. It could be better, but we're good with sticking with that for right now. Here also, it is okay for right now, but it could be better. We missed on the HP and we missed on the attack right there, so that was unfortunate. Decent rolls here. Overall, I'm happy with just keeping this one as is right now. I don't see a reason on switching that out or just wasting any resources here. As for the Chirpuff, again, probably gonna re-roll this, but we have more than enough of these. Like, it's not a problem to go through and re-roll these 1 cost because we get so many of them. We're not gonna go through every character. I'm just gonna talk about like the main 6 that I'm using right now. Mortefi, unfortunately, he's been neglected. But today, this morning, whenever I woke up, because we got those free wave plates, I took his Forte Circuit all the way to max. Same thing with Verena, took it all the way to max. And then we also have Calcharo and Yinlin all the way to max as well. And I believe the Rover too. No, Rover, I'm sorry. Yeah, so Rover, we need to do 1 more weekly boss for her and then get 1 more of these items, which we 100% have. I believe that I still have 1 attempt left, if I'm not mistaken. No, we have 2 attempt lefts. So we could definitely grab this week and get that knocked out of the way to get her finished off. And then we're just kind of open from that. So that's our main 2, 6 characters that we've been working on. But we need to start diversifying into more characters if we want to even attempt to complete the full Tower of Diversity. Definitely Encore is one of them that I want to build. 2 reasons for this is 1, her echoes can definitely be transferred over to Changli. They'll work pretty well on there, and we already have best in slot main stats for a couple of them actually for our fusion set. So we're on the right track here. I just need to level them. They're all 0 right now because we haven't used her at all. There's been no need. And then obviously her talents are all going to be at level 1. I feel like Encore is my next step. Donjin would be next. And then I'm still debating on taking our Taoqi up because we did get enough sequences to make her viable. And we also do have the Dauntless Evernight in a good position. It's rank 4. So we need 1 more copy of this to max it out, which will give the benefits here. And she also does have a complete set of defense as well that we will be scaling off of on her kit. So we have that all knocked out. So my goal for this next week coming into it, because I think we have a couple days left of the XP event, which we still have more than enough actually. We're sitting at 48 of these bad boys, which is nothing. The only thing we're going to be running into a problem is shell credits. And we need to start farming these materials and obviously start picking up some of these resources that we've just neglected for the past couple of days because I haven't been doing full map clears. That's about where the account is standing. As for, what we're going to be picking at level 45, I'm not too sure yet. Because I feel like we're set in a lot of positions. Gion's weapon, I feel like, is pretty good on most characters. So I don't feel the need to go for the Lustrous Razor, especially if we're going to be going for Jinxi's signature weapon. There's no characters that we have right now that will really benefit off of this. more than anything else. My thought was grabbing a second copy of Emerald Genesis, because I believe Cheng Li could use this, and this one does have crit rate, so we would be set with that, and that means that we could save resources on pulling for the banner and just have them saved up for the next character coming out. But let me know what y'all think about this. After, you know, seeing everything that we have on the account, would you say that one of these weapons would benefit me in return over, you know, just holding on to the box for the future? Because that's where I'm at right now. I truly was probably going to hold on to the box and not choose anything, because I'm not too sure where to go. Because this one scales with attack, and I believe this one also scales with attack as well. Yeah, attack and attack. And the actual like passive that it gives is pretty decent, but yeah, I'm not too sure with that. Right now, we'll see kind of like where our pity's at going into Gen C. We did end up getting Yinlin, so our 50-50 is reset. We've done 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46. So we're 46 pity in. We will definitely have more than enough once 1.1 pops out. Probably even before then, I think we should have at least like another 10-15 pulls within the next 14 days, especially with like dailies and then anything that I haven't cleared along the map, because I haven't 100% the map yet. I have refused to use the interactive map. I like just exploring and finding shit myself. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Obviously, the data bank is good to go. We've already cleared that bad boy out. As for our store, that's what I wanted to show. We have purchased, I think, every bundle except for these two right here, and I've only gotten one of each. So we're at 150, 200 plus the this pass right here. That's about what we've grabbed so far. And as you can see, we've gotten, you know, both of the weapons. We've gotten a copy of Jian, 2 Jians, 2 Varinas, all of the 5 stars except for Ling Yang, I think, is the only one we're missing right now. Actually, the only character we're missing right now is Ling Yang. How do we look at that? Is it here? No. Yeah, so we're only missing Ling Yang right now, which we'll definitely get in the future. We'll lose a 50-50 and grab that boy, even if we don't want him at this moment. As for the events, we've pretty much cleared everything up until the point here. So our point rewards, we're like right under 100,000, which when those last 3 come out, we'll definitely be able to clear both of these bad boys, get all the rewards here, and then obviously clear out those last 6 or last four of them right there. So that should be no problem at all. Anyways, guys, that's about it. Let me know what y'all's union level is, what your characters are looking like, who you're working on right now to help you clear the Tower of Adversity, because I'm very curious to see what team synergies you guys are working on. I feel like I've narrowed down the teams enough to be comfortable with pushing forward. I'm not going to be going for a second healer right now. I'd like to wait, because I feel like after the next 2 characters, definitely within the next 3 characters after Gen C and Cheng Li, we'll be getting a new healer or some kind of support type class. We have Jian Shin for the shield, so we could utilize her as well on some teams. We could like switch out Verena for our Jian Shin on our Jian and Mortefi one, and then save Verena for like the Calcharo Yinlin in the tower, and then build like a 3rd team just to help clear like the first 2 stages on both sides to save enough stamina to work out the last 2 on each side, and obviously the middle one as well. The middle one, I think I can probably clear the monkey with a 1-star. I don't think that's a problem. I don't think I can. I think we can get through that. The second one I haven't even tried yet, so we'll probably try both of those today. But yeah, let me know where y'all are at, what y'all are working for, and I'll see you guys in the next one.